Knight in the interview.
Nah, man, I'm not Draco.
And the reason I want to play Knight is because he's a very interesting character. On the surface, he's very big, dark, and scary. But there are a lot of things underneath the surface that make up this guy, and they're very useful things. And it all comes to light as the film goes on.
And you better be.
You know, if you have a person that's one-dimensional, pretty much all you have to do is stand there and just pan the camera across him. But Knight gets in some crazy situations, which he's able to utilize his background, which comes in really handy.
This stuff, yes. You've left your gun, boom, and then you're.
At this point,
Knight has to be the guy who stands above all of that. So he's to get ready for Knight, I had to look at that and process the fact that I'm better than that. Even though they were great, you have to process Knight is the one who stands above all that. Like he snaps his fingers, they jump. You know, and everybody else, and it was cold, everybody else is wearing the proper attire. Knight has on a little leather vest to let you know he's impervious to anything, including the elements. You know, that's what helped me like stand above everybody else. Everybody else is warm and they're all toasty, and Knight's out there in a vest, the gun's showing, the chest is out. Like, what? Am I supposed to be cold? Hell no, I'm Knight. Come on.
This should be good.
Working with Giovanni pre-shooting, so I could get the feel of what Knight was going to be like. We went and we saw the guys rehearse the stunts.
All the big pieces you have a big reaction to, which is like 3 or 4, really.
And just some things he asked me about my background and what I can bring to the character Knight. You know, of course I've been military, so I've been in charge of troops and leading them into certain situations. And these people have to believe that you're capable of making sure that they're going to come out on the other end on top.
Are you clean?
You know, if things get beyond the point that they can handle, they got Knight, and Knight is right there. So, you know, I brought a lot of things from my background, like I said, being military, a little bit of pro wrestling, and being, you know, able to handle yourself. You have to bring that into a character like Knight, you know, to fill him up. Working with Harry Lennox was awesome. You're talking about a guy who exudes a larger kind of life for me, because I've seen him in just about everything he's done. And he's got a quiet presence about him off the screen as well as on the screen as well. When you hear him speak, it's like everything that comes out of him is like a matter of fact. You know, there's no guessing. You know, does he believe that? Does he not believe that? When Harry Lennox portrays a character, you believe him to actually be that character, point blank. And I stole a lot from him. You know, I knew. As far as the skill goes when it comes to a person who's on a Harry Lennox level.
You come highly recommended from a man I've never known to recommend anyone.
I just watched him the whole time I was there. I was just mesmerized by his voice alone, how he can carry a scene. Just total fluctuation of the voice, slightly from deep to high, you know, ins and outs of the tone and everything. Just amazing. Just amazing.
Sound speed. We're rolling. Quiet, please. Two cameras come, mark. Settle and set. Action.
Tom, I believe, has got all the tools it takes to be a great action star.
You know who sent me, right?
He's got an amazing physique. He's got a great intensity to his look. And it's just a matter of time before he gets the role that's going to set him on the same path as, I say, a Jason Statham or a Daniel Craig.
I remember you said that.
You're always fired up and ready to go when you're across from a Tom Voss. So it's just fun. It was just amazing. Fun.
Drop it! Now!
That director was as close to perfect as you can get when you're talking about the amount of things and setups that you have to do. And he did it all in stride without blowing up at any of the talent or any of the crew. And everybody just kept on going and going and going because it was an all-day thing.
Mike, let me know you're good. Right. Okay, ready? Cameras are up. Roll cameras. Roll sound. Sound speak. Everyone in positions. A-marker.
And no one got pissed, no one got mad, and it takes one person like that to orchestrate something of this nature.
Action. Cut.
All this stuff is going on. Sun's going in and out. Kept us cool. We got everything we needed within a short period of time. I don't see anyone else I've ever worked with, and this is not a cut to the people I work with. I work with some good people. But I don't see anyone else being able to do that and still keep their composure and keep your talent up and ready to go. It was just an amazing thing for somebody to do.
For a second, I want to make sure if everyone's clear. If you're not, let me know. We're going to start. We're going to do the exact same thing we just did. He's going to land on the pad. We're going to start the fight sequence here on the shoulder. He's going to drop him. As he drops, he'll come around to punch. You're going to turn to him and say, "Time's up." You'll raise a pistol. Boom, and that's cut.
My experience, it was great. Everybody was friendly. But that all stems from the person in charge, the director in this particular case, because the spirit of a person kind of filters out, and you see it in the kind of people that are around him. And they were all great. Everybody was friendly. Everybody was helpful and guiding. It's one of those kind of films where you really don't feel like you're working because you're enjoying it so much. And like I said, that all comes from the person at top. It's kind of like the trickle-down theory. If the guy on top is great and he has a good spirit, it trickles down into the people that are willing to help him because they all feel that they have the same spirit. Like spirits attract each other.
Very good. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, thank you.
The interview, we drove, I think it was 2.5 hours to the middle of the desert. And I said, here we go again. I get there, and it's just about 5 in the morning, dark, cold. It had rained. Didn't know if we were going to be able to go forward with the project. And then slowly but surely the sun came out. More than 50, 60 people were driving in, and you think they're just out there sightseeing or something. No, they're all coming to be a part of this project. And I'm like, okay, well, this guy has pulled this many people together for a one-day, all-day shoot on a short. And I'm thinking to myself, either he's good or he's talked to a lot of people, and it's something we're going to see. But once it started, it was amazing. It was amazing. And these kind of things come along once, you're able to help somebody that whose future is bright. And they help you as well. And it's great. It's not one of those things where, yeah, man, once you help me out with my film, and then you end up in some spandex suit standing on top of the Sears building talking about, okay, is this going to work? No, it wasn't anything like that. This was something that turned out to be like, wow, I'm glad I was a part of this. It was a great thing, and I just can't wait for the rest of it. And as a young actor in Hollywood, you want to work with people who bring the best out of you again and again and again.
Okay, reload. Plexiglass comes out. Can I get 4 guys to pick up the plexiglass?
The reason is because you have a connection with those people. They know what you're capable of, and they push you beyond that. And that's what you need. And it's in a way that works for you. So you look forward to those people having all the success in the world, and you just hope that they can ask you to come on another journey with them again, because it was fabulous. It's just great.